Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be planning the week of September 15th to the 21st in my memory planner, and I'll be using Aristocats kit from Scribble Co. It is the pop culture mystery kit, or not mystery kit, but pop culture kit. Usually, or I don't know this year, but I haven't looked at much of Scribble Co. I've just been getting the mystery kits and that's it. So yeah, because I haven't even touched 20 or like finished 2025, so I haven't even thought about 2026 planner yet. So anyway, that is that. I don't really have much to say. Oh, I forgot to mention that I totally messed up in my kit lineup. I had this kit lined up for the first week of September, but for some reason I did reverse the order of the kits. So then the last week I used, or like the last kit in my lineup I used as the first week of September as opposed to the last week. So everything was messed up and I was like, oh well. I really wanted to use this kit for my parents' anniversary, but yeah, it was unfortunate. I just messed up, and I didn't realize until it was too late because the I already laid down the base and as well as the stickers itself. So it is what it is at this point. So yeah. Anyway, there was no double box scene, or technically there was a double box scene, which is the two cats. Honestly, I don't remember their names. But it, I just ended up putting it, like away from each other. So I kind of messed up the order because I did not mean to put that, on Sunday, the box at the top, but it is what it is. I don't really mind. I just wanted to change it up because every week it's sometimes the same thing. So wherever I put the full box, I try to alternate it where it's like at the top, sometimes at the bottom. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. I guess I will go into the day by day. I don't really have much to do or much to say about the day by day because I'll be very honest. I used the Nisha Fernando design 2025 planner or the journey planner, and I did not, there were some days that I didn't even write anything, and I'm like, what the heck? But now in the Sterling ink, so currently I'm using the Sterling ink 2026 planner, so complete planner, and I've just been writing everything down, whether or not I try my best to jot things down every day. If I don't, I will just jot it on a piece of paper, or put it in my notes app. So yeah, it is quite unfortunate because there are some days that I don't even know what the heck I did. So I tried my best to remember, but obviously it's been 6 months, close to 7 months now, by the time you're watching this video, so it has been a while. So what I actually did over the weekend, currently, it is April 2nd, or not April 2nd, my goodness, April 12th, I finished typing out all the scripts, and yeah, I just have to, and also pulled the character stickers, or doodles, whatever, and yeah, I just have to lay down the base, put down the stickers, and call it a day. So I'm trying my best that I can at least finish this by May. And also, I should mention, um, I might be closing my shop temporarily, for maybe a month or so, because I plan on going to Hong Kong. It is not set in stone as of yet, but my mom, not my mom, my grandma is currently in Hong Kong by herself. So, obviously my parents, or my dad is there right now, but she lives by herself in Hong Kong, and like long term, I should say, because she just prefers the lifestyle there as opposed to here, because she can just go wherever she wants to go, if she wants to. But as of right now, she's currently sick, and I want to see her before anything happens. And it doesn't look like it's a good prognosis, or but every day is something new. But I can see some like good things happening, but then there's also like I can see that she's not happy being in the hospital, but it is for the best, as of right now. So I do want to see her before anything happens. Not manifesting in anything, but I do want to see her before anything happens, obviously, because she's my last living grandma, or last living grandparent, and I've been really close to her. Especially, I call her every single day, even though she is literally, across the world. Exactly. We are 12 hours apart. Um, so yeah, it's like flipped the time zones. So yeah, anyway, it's just been a lot. My dad is currently there. My aunt just flew in. My cousins will be flying in too. And I'm like, whoa, I wanted to be the first one, first of all. But they beat me to it anyway. But I am in the process of interviewing, and I might be having a last round if I'm putting it out in the world. All the good vibes, all the good juju. So yeah. Um, Hopefully something happens through there. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. I had already started the day by day and having start talking about it, but it is very simple. There is not much to mark because most of the days have four things. Um, so yeah, Monday I just been booking entries. It was also payday, so before I got paid on the 15th and the oh my goodness, the last day of the month. So yeah, it's just that pay period, it was really hard because I was like trying to manage like, oh, what bills I have to pay and stuff. But yeah, anyway, and then I watched My Life with the Walter Boys. So what I do is I search up the like logo, and then I just like trace the selection, or trace the image, and yeah, that's how I get like the exact wording. But obviously I had to trim it because it was way too long. But it worked out anyway. And then my mom finally tested negative on Monday, and then Tuesday, oh my goodness, I went to the office. So usually I get Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast, because I have no time to make breakfast to get to the office, and also due to stomach issues, I cannot eat before I go on any train for some reason. Anyway, moving on, I worked on work papers. I had an internal project to do for work. Then I watched Dancing with the Stars. And then Wednesday, I watched my regular TV shows, work papers, and then I finished up watching My Life with the Walter Boys. On Thursday, it was my cousin's birthday, and then worked on work stuff. Didn't have anything else to mark, so I used Deco. On Friday, I got a package from Apple. I believe it was my case, and then I just felt like I was lying. I was saying all the wrong things and not being very truthful for myself. So yeah. Anyway, and then it was also my friends wanted to have hot pot, so I ended up taking 2 hours of sick time or PTO, and yeah, went to hot pot. Then we went to Burlington for shopping, and then Saturday I went or dropped off packages, and then I ended up returning some things because they did not fit how I thought it would fit. But it is what it is. But I did keep one shirt, so that was it. Then I went to Starbucks and I adventured with my new doggo. She was barely a year old. I'm trying to acclimate her to the sounds and all of the loud noises of the world, and because she's very anxious and very nervous, so I tried to reward her, but she's also the type of dog who doesn't want to be rewarded when she's very anxious. Or like we try to praise her and be like, "Oh, you're such a good girl," blah blah blah. But it's been a while and or like a tough time because she's very different from my other doggies because I had them since they were puppies. But even though I had her, she was 7 months old, I believe, when I first got her, or maybe 8 months actually, 8 months. And so it was like that period of time that could have been used for socialization and such, but I didn't have her. My friend had her because it was her puppies. But I felt like I don't think my friend realized how much it goes into or like having a puppy is, and also she got injured in the beginning of July, so from her siblings, so she might have had PTSD and stuff. But anyway, we crossed the Manhattan Bridge because there's a lot of train noises, and we're trying to acclimate her to the sounds, obviously. So she's not too scared of too much loud sounds, but if it's like all of a sudden, obviously I will be shook too, to the core. But anyway, then on Sunday I practiced my driving. When I drove to Jinjin and then J-Mart and then ShopRite, and then my dad drove home. I believe it was kind of late at night. I try not to drive at nighttime, because one, I don't feel comfortable because all of the bright ass lights, it's just so annoying. So my dad drives home most of the time. If it's like earlier in the day, I'll drive home, but if it's like really late, I don't. Anyway, moving on. I had a nosebleed on Sunday night. I was like, what the heck? It just came out of nowhere. I didn't do anything. It's just dry nose. So that was pretty much my week in full. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.